Hi YouTube! A little disclaimer at the beginning. If I'm a little bit off or whatever in the video, it's because I'm paying for yesterday's paper haul. My fiber is killing me. I'm slow, I can't think, but I still want to do something to take my mind off because I have been laying for like hours and I just can't lay anymore. And before I get all upset, I want to craft something. And I wanted to show you this because it came in my mail last week. So this is a card. It came from, let me see if there's any address on it. No, it's not. It came from Walgreens, as you can see. And it had like a coupon for Hallmark card in there. But normal people will probably toss it or just keep it like that for a bit and think, oh wow, nice card, I'll keep it. But I am not a normal people. I'm not normal people. However, the first thing I thought was, oh my god, this is perfect for a shaker. So yeah, I wanted to share with you because I will make the shaker anyways. And a lot of people ask me or tell me that they never made a shaker, and I want to show you how to make a shaker. And the best thing is, it's like out of trash, right? It's normally trash. You don't buy a card, you get it in your mail. So I will measure the card. The first thing I will do, I will measure the card, and then I will cut myself a piece of foil. I wanted to do it with like copper, but my copper pieces are just not big enough. This card is almost 7 inches and all of my copper pieces are 6 inches. So gotta do what I gotta do. So I'm gonna do with 7 inches and I will do gold. And it's just a tiny bit smaller than 7 inches. So I'm gonna make it a little shorter, and I believe it's by God this okay, it's like what, 2 of those, I don't know inches, and then I will go like 4 inches and 3 lines, that's how I work. So, or I think 2 lines before 5 inches. And then of course I hope that it's big enough. Oh, and look, my measurements are so good. It is big enough. So now to make myself a shaker I have to cut out a piece, of course, and for that I need to measure as well, and I always go from here like 1/4 of an inch. So I always give myself 1/4 of an inch, and I will do it from each side twice so I can get this actually straight line because I cannot work otherwise. Everything is crooked. So, and I will just put a line here. It's the back, so nobody cares. Oh god, my fingers are hurting, my body is hurting, but the paper was worth it. Hubby had to help me out from bed today, but the paper was worth it. Oh god, I knew yesterday because I felt it coming up yesterday already. I was just thinking, yep, fiber is gonna make me pay. Fiber is gonna make me pay. But that's okay, guys. That's why we, or at least I, but I would assume a big part of, chronically ill or pain patients, we do enjoy our days, our good days, or we don't really have good days, we have better days, but we do enjoy them different than a normal person, because a normal person mostly has good days, but when we get one, we'll like put all of our energy right in there and then we suffer on the next day. But we're all right with that, I think. I think most of us are, because we remember the day before. Oh, okay, so you saw that I just drew lines, right? I'm not explaining too much here today. I don't know why. And now I will just cut, and I will show you. So I drew the lines, and I will cut from this corner all the way up to this corner, just the inner part, because I need the frame. I don't have any dies that are that big. Yes, I said the bad word again. So I cut myself frames. It's not really hard. You just have to draw a straight line, and then you will be fine. You will be fine. It's hard for me to hold the ruler, but we are almost done, or I am almost done. Hallelujah. So now I'll just make sure that everything is cut to the end, and then it will just fall out in a moment. Okay, right there. So this is my frame, and I think it's alright to be goldish as well. Look, when I put the frame on top, I can still see see thankful, and I can still see the whole picture. So now what I need to do first is to get my piece of packaging, and I believe this one is going to be too small. Oh yes. Guys, I'm almost out of plastic. I'm looking around. I went to thrift stores and to Goodwill, because people were finding this cheap, no, I forgot. Whatever, the plastic things in a thrift store. And of course, people were finding them, but I'm not. And they cost like, I believe, $13 or something at Walmart. And I wanted to save myself $13 because I make so many shakers. Just so many shakers, you know. I'm trying to clean it a little on my jeans. Not to clean it, I cleaned it before, but you know, then you get like your fingerprints on it. And I want it to be clear. So, and what I'm gonna do, this is a piece of packaging. So if you have a piece of packaging, you see there is still a piece left from the description sticker. Get yourself something like that. Always keep it. If you see plastic which has a straight part, always cut out the straight part. If I have a smaller one, I will cut out the straight part and keep it, because then I can make a small shaker. Only if you are into shakers, of course. If you hate shakers, then just toss it. No need to keep it. And I will use glossy accent, and I will put some, and really not a lot, and only on the outside of my frame. Not a lot. If you put it like too close to the inside, or if you put too much on your frame, it will come out from the inside and go onto your plastic. You don't want that, because you cannot clean it off anymore and it will stay dirty. See? I don't know even if it's visible for you. It's really just a tiny bit. So yes. And I will just put it down there. See, I forgot again. Last time I made a mental note to cut off this piece first, because it's kind of bent, and then I cannot put any pressure on my, let me just cut it off real quick. Oh Jesus. And I'm gonna do this next time when I keep my packaging. I don't know when the next time is gonna be, because I stopped eating croissants, and my hubby as well, because we are getting healthier. We're trying to stop eating stuff like that. You know, we eat, just like everybody else, we eat all the wrong things in life. all the wrong things. Why? Oh, why are all the wrong things in life so yummy? You know? Why? I'm looking for something heavy, so I'm going to leave it like this for... I should have done it on the side right here. For about 5 minutes, I would say. So I will be back in 5 minutes. I can take a break. Okay guys, so it has been 5 minutes plus a couple hours. I wasn't feeling well. I'm still not, but that's okay. You know, I just have to take my breaks. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this dried, but it will dry in 5 minutes. You know, you will see. Glossy accent. And I forgot to close this one, so this one dried as well. So we'll have to take it all off so I can still use it. Shush. But it's not a biggie because I can just kind of scratch it off. Now I have my piece of plastic from my croissants and I have my frame on it. Now what I want to do is, of course, to cut it off, and what I do, I just use my ruler and I try to get it as close to the frame as I can, and then I'll use my knife from the Dollar Tree. I like the Dollar Tree knives. The only thing that you have to remember using something like that is do not push. The moment you push into plastic, it will start going anywhere, you know. But if you don't push and you just gently kind of slide it over, it will cut straight. See? There is no problem at all. And because it's only $1 for 4 of the knives, you know, you can just break them off all the time and you can use them, Jesus, forever and ever and ever. I bought 2 packs and I don't think I finished the first pack yet in my whole crafting life, you know, so. And I'm cutting a lot with my knives. So I just slide it, I don't do anything, and I wait for it to kind of release the plastic, and then I change and do the same thing again on all sides. Whoa. You know, today even this is so hard for me, so hard. Maybe it was not the best time to make a card, but I need this, I really do, because I'm like, when I lay too much, first of all, I shop on too much. I shop too much there. I shop too much online, let's say it this way. And the second thing is I start thinking all the bad thoughts and, you know, why me? I don't like this. I don't like this. So this is basically the topping of your shaker, which we are going, or my shaker, which I am going to create, but you know. So now I will use, there are different ways. You can cut yourself a piece of foam. I find that foam is very hard to use because it goes out of shapes that quick. Now you can also go ahead and just get packaging or whatever and keep cutting the squares out, and then you can put them all on top of each other to make space for your shakers. I'm gonna use this foam tape. It's mounting tape from Walmart. And I said it already a couple of times. My hubby got it for me instead of getting me the cheap double-sided tape. But maybe it was a very good thing to do, because now I was thinking, I gotta use this, you know, I don't want this to go to waste. And now I'm making my shakers with that, and it works very well. So what I do, I will just stick it to this part, to the white. Do not go too far to the inside. And then I just cut it off straight, because I don't push my knife too much. I can actually, I don't need a ruler or anything, because my frame with the plastic is enough to be a ruler. I just do it really, really gently. And there I have my piece. And then I will turn it around and do the same thing. Oh no, what am I doing? Because this is the length, I will keep it for the longer sides. So I don't have to cut myself like 20 pieces. And I will just keep doing that. Cutting and sticking. I do 2 layers to give it more space. So once one layer is done, I make sure to press down on it so it sticks really good. You can also use like your bone folder or something, a piece of, I don't know, a pen. I would use those pens from Dollar Tree long before I had a bone folder or anything like that. Ah, Jesus, my brain is not thinking. Now I'm going to just take the backing off and do another one right here. I try to line it up as good as I can. It's alright. If it doesn't line up like perfect, it's alright. It's not a big deal. As long as it does not stick out of there, you know. So, and this tiny piece I'm going to cut off again. Just try to stay as straight as possible, and I will do the same thing with this one. And I do not take the backing off yet because I need to finish everything first. Now I will do the 2 other sides. Man. If I would not have gone to Michael's and stuff yesterday, I'm sure I would feel better today. It was worth it. Oh, I don't know. It's just hard. When we do any type of activity, like we're paying for it the next day. That's okay. And it's actually very easy. You can see that I'm not really doing any tricks here. So all I do for the card is cut, cut and stick. And this one is a tiny bit longer as my card, so I want to cut it off. And I will do the same here to get it to, you know, the same spot here. I love making shakers. If I like think about how I started out making shakers, guys, if you watched me from the beginning, you have seen how it developed from my very first shaker in a baggie to a shaker like this, which I'm very proud of that I learned that. Because I love shakers, and now I can make my own shakers, my own pretty shakers, anytime I want to, you know. Okie doke. So this is what you get, and you have like, it depends on what kind of sequence you want to put in there, you know. You can go ahead. Those are, for example, very big sequence I have here, so I don't know if they are going to shake with this amount of space. So we'll just put them inside, and I will kind of close the card and see if this is going to move at all, you know. And because I have holes in there, they are falling out, of course. They are flat, but they are big, and they do move. So the space seems to be okay. I don't need them to move too much, because I'm not gonna put too many in there of the big ones. And I'm going to keep them to like a little bit more of the gold, because my frame is gold. But not only gold. I will also put a couple of reds in there. And I do not want too many. I really don't. And it's hard, in this light, it's super hard to see which one is gold. Oh, there is one. Okay, this should be actually it. You can always like test it out by just laying this over the top, trying to keep it closed, you know, and just see if this is what you wanted. And I'm not gonna put this pumpkin in there. I see it already because it's kind of bent, so it's gonna stop everything from moving. I just put a couple more leaves in there. And not the pumpkin. This mix came from Hobby Lobby, I think. I'm not sure. Woo! Where are you all going? Yeah, as you can see, I'm a mess. Okay, so this should be enough. I watch the videos, my bestie Becky's videos, and she's always so organized. I told her, I don't like your videos because you're always so organized. Okay, I think I like this, except for this big one. I'm gonna keep this with only leaves, because I like that most. And that should be enough. Is it a good mix? It's too much red in there. Yeah, I think that's okay. Alrighty, so this is my sequence I'm gonna keep in there. Not gonna do anything else. And I will just take off the backing, stick it on top, and I got my little shaker. But I'm looking to see if I want... Irina, why? I want something else in there. Oh, God. Okay, I knew I got something like that. I believe Rita sent me this little mix here. And I think it's gonna be... It's just perfect colors. So... It is just the perfect colors, the gold and the reddish in there. I love it. Thank you, Rita. I believe it was you. If it was not you, thank you whoever sent it to me. And I just want to see if this is going to shake. And it is. Okay. Of course, you guys are going to do it all much more careful and organized, right? So, as long as I get it done, I don't care. All I'm doing now is taking the backing off, you know, and this is a trick somebody I learned somewhere. I don't know, probably everybody knows that. They take one part off and they keep the rest of it on so they can actually line it up, which I never do. And I'm going to line up the part which has which still has the backing on it, you know, because if I get this part straight, everything else should be straight. At least that's what they say. I believe it is. I'm not sure. I believe it is. Okay. No, I'm gonna stick this down and my sequins are running away, or my shaker filling is running away. That's why I will just rip off one of them, and I will also close up this side so I can basically move it all in there. and keep it in there. And now is a good time to, you know, also see if you have enough, because once you seal it all, it's over. Look, I want to see if it's good enough. I still have a tiny hole here. And it is. I do like it just as it is. So I'm going to just take this one out and seal it up completely. Okay. And this is how you do it. And this is how you use whatever comes in your mail. It doesn't have to be a card. You know, if there's something else with a pretty picture comes in your mail, it's just as good. And what I love it, like I love about, look, some of them stick, they are a little bigger, but it's cool because this time I did not stick anything down. So there you go. You have your shaker done, you know, and you can give it for Thanksgiving. It says thankful here already on the back, and inside you can just cut off a piece of paper and put it on, or keep your gold piece right here and stick it down and then make another one. This is probably what I'm gonna do. I will just stick the gold paper down here and then cut myself another piece of paper to write a sentiment on there. Oh, that looks good. You know, I think I'm gonna do that. So once I'm done, I will just show you what I did, because all I wanted to share, like here, is the shaker itself, how easy it is to make one. And you really don't need a lot to make a shaker. You don't need all the tools or foams or whatever, you know. You are right there. You are done. And you didn't even need like a paper because you had something in your trash. If you don't, if you have a pretty piece of paper, whatever it is, I still have NPA's paper here, like that. If you want this to be your background, you put your frame on that, you know, and make yourself a shaker. So it's very, very easy. It's very like, it's very easy, but it's also very rewarding because it looks cool and it looks professional, you know, and makes you feel like, hey, yes, I can craft, you know. So I hope you enjoyed this, really. I know it's kind of a little bit me, different me, but still, I love it. See, I start smiling already because I see the shaker. So it makes me feel better right away. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give me a thumbs up so I can, you know if I should make more of something like that or stop making something like that, because, you know, you don't like it anyway, so I don't waste my time, kind of. And yeah, subscribe to my channel. Guys, I'm planning on not spending any money in January. You know, you wanna like bring your bets in if I can do that or not. But I want to try to go without. I will see. I don't know, because January 1st is my birthday, so I don't know if I go spend money on my birthday and then don't spend money. I will see. However, you guys, hopefully you enjoyed this, and this is just in time for Thanksgiving. I didn't do any Thanksgiving crafts at all. Sorry for the shaking. I just can't stop when I have a shaker. Okay. I wish you guys a great day, and I hope you are crafting and crafting and crafting. And I see you in my next video. Bye-bye.